That was all you doing this. No. Yeah. I promise. I'm not in training. I don't gotta keep doing all the
He's pacing at his own pace anyway. It ain't a fast pace.
Boxing, he's definitely talented. You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And yeah, he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur is a different fighter.
Terence Crawford steps into Shakur Stevenson's camp and offers sharp, high-level insight, breaking down smart angles, composed defense, and precise counterpunching to outthink Teofimo Lopez and control each round with confidence.
Yeah. Go. I want you to pull. Good. Good. Stay in your rhythm, champ. Stay in your rhythm. Your rhythm, your time, your fight. Let's go.
You trying hard? Good drive. It's effort. Cool. You want to work this nigga?
Shakur Stevenson pushes through intense training sessions, sharpening his speed, timing, and defensive awareness for the Teofimo Lopez fight, while Terence Crawford watches closely, studying every move and helping shape smarter in-camp strategies.
Yeah, that's the second time that happened to you. Yeah. And I didn't even touch your body.
Yes. Thank you, appreciate it.
Shakur's coach makes it clear there is no fear in this camp, stating that Stevenson is willing to face anyone, accepts every challenge, and is ready to fight.
So the best of the best. That go for everybody. For everybody. That go for everybody. I don't put him at the pound for pound over everybody. Now you figure out whoever you think the best, he the best.
Terence Crawford stays active inside Shakur's camp, offering brotherly guidance, sharing valuable experience, helping shape strategy, and motivating him with calm confidence.
Know-it-all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
It's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's going to be very hard to beat Shakur, with the skills that he possesses and his smart.
Terence Crawford praises Shakur Stevenson, highlighting his elite skill set and sharp ring IQ. He addresses critics who call Shakur boring, explaining that many fail to recognize his mastery, control, and strategic brilliance. Asked who wins the fight,
Winning that.
I got Shakur.
Are you saying that because that's your man and you don't like taking?
Crawford leans toward Shakur, emphasizing the lessons and techniques he continues to share from studying many fighters.
Like a black kind of thing, like, no disrespect. Like, it's like, like when you go to cookouts and all your family be sitting there playing spades and like our type culture, I guess.
We whooping their ass in spades, but they up.
Sean Porter views the Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez matchup as a fight Stevenson can control, calling it Shakur's fight to lose. Porter explains that at his best, Stevenson can dictate the pace and outcome, while acknowledging boxing's unpredictability. He believes Shakur's preparation gives him the advantage and sees the bout as an important, entertaining statement for the sport. 7.
In some other ways it could go, but a lot of people think it's gonna be, it could possibly be boring. I don't think it's gonna be a boring fight. Okay. I think Teo knows he has to step up. I think this is his fight. I think it's Shakur's fight to lose, and what I mean by that is if Shakur doesn't operate, if Shakur is caught sleeping, something bad could happen. It's his fight to lose, but I think it's also Teo's fight to win. And what I mean by that is if Teo performs the way that he can perform, and I know that's like an empty message, but
we never know.
All that said, like it could actually be a really great fight. I expect a great fight.
And I hope this fight, I'm gonna let you go last because I respect you. Every time I'm in an argument, we talked about what we talked about for the show. We always disagreement. I said, boy, I call Sean Zartel right now and eat your ass up. But I ain't one. But I hope Teo and Shakur starts the year off big and actually builds the sport of boxing for have a great year. I felt like I was let down last year in sport of boxing. I don't know how y'all felt. I just felt like we had a lot of open stuff that didn't get.
Tim Bradley explains that the most direct path isn't always the most effective in boxing. Against fighters who control distance and stay on the center line, a straight punch may look faster but isn't always the best choice. Bradley highlights the hook, especially the left hook, as a deceptive weapon that appears, disappears, and lands with perfect timing, making angles just as important as speed. Regis
again, sometimes the closest route isn't always the fastest route. You got a guy that likes to stay on the center line, a guy that's a master at controlling range. Okay, so many people fall into the understanding that because the straighter punch can get there, they believe faster, it's the shorter route to the target, that's the best and most effective weapon. No, it's not. It's not. So the one thing about hooks are in frame and then out of frame. In frame, check this out. Check this out. Back in frame. So that moment, that little small little moment where it's in frame, out of frame, back in frame, it gets to the straight line a lot quicker than straight punches. The punch that I'm worried about for Shakur getting hit with the most from Teo, and he's devastating with this punch, is the left hook.
Shakur Stevenson's edge in both mental strength and technical skill over Teofimo Lopez. While acknowledging Lopez's athleticism and raw talent, he points to issues with focus and consistency. Progrise emphasizes Shakur's composure, strategic thinking, and adaptability, noting that mental discipline and technique often outweigh physical gifts.
After that, I feel like, Shakur is probably going to start stepping up, and Teo's going to try to hit him, and it's not going to work. And then Shakur might start. The thing about Shakur is a very good, a real good counterpuncher, really sharp, real sharp with the counterpunch. He sneaks those punches in, and that's the ones that hurt the most when he just sneaking them in when you're not supposed to hit them. So I definitely feel like, I feel like Shakur is going to beat him comfortably. Now, not knockout, but comfortable 12 rounds for sure.
Have you sparred Lopez before?
I never sparred Teo though. Never sparred Teo.
Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. That definitely makes sense. Who do you think is gonna win that fight?
I got Shakur for sure. Shakur.
Do you think he wins this comfortably, or do you think it'll be a close fight?
I think he wins it comfortably. Yeah, I think he wins it comfortably. I think Shakur. I think the thing is about Teo is very good athletically, but he's weak-minded. You can see in some fights he struggles. Teo does struggle. Now he does come up for big fights. Lomachenko, he came up. Josh Taylor, he came up. But a lot of fights, man, he struggles. And, he does struggle on a whole lot of fights and stuff. Like, I think he looked good. Yeah, he looked good against Barboza. But like I said, for the most part, Teo does struggle. And I think he struggles mentally with a lot of things. But I think with Shakur, Shakur's going to break him. I think maybe the first two or three rounds, it might be a close fight. It might be close. It might be 2-1 or something like that. But then
Alex Scott breaks down the matchup by examining both fighters' strengths. He acknowledges Lopez's speed and explosiveness but stresses that athleticism alone won't be enough against a calculated technician like Stevenson. Scott explains that Shakur's ring IQ, timing, and control of pace could neutralize Lopez's physical advantages.
They like TV friendly because it depends on which either guy, what game they come with. Concerning is Shakur going to use nothing but his legs? Is Teo going to do just enough because Shakur may offset him a bit and give him a look that he never seen before? I have Shakur winning. I think Teo, concerning explosiveness, he get it. Rapid speed, he get it. But I think when it comes to the craft and fundamentals, you have to go with Shakur. To me, he's a lot more seasoned. And plus, I just believe Teofimo, he makes mistakes to me you just can't make when you're fighting Shakur.
Like what?
You can't be overcommitting. You can't approach his offense range with your lead hand down, especially since Shakur is a southpaw. Because that means if you're orthodox and you're approaching Shakur with your lead hand down, you're actually closer to his jab hand. And we all know Shakur got one of the best jabs, especially from a southpaw standpoint. But it's going to be a good fight. The card is incredible by itself. You know what I mean? We already know how the card is. We got Keyshawn on it, Jarrell Miller on it, Shushu Carrington's so, it's a great card, but I'm going with Shakur for the win.
Okay, with that being said, then what does Teo got to do to win?
He has to get Shakur up. How would I say this? I don't want to just make it seem like come across as if Shakur is novice, but the times that Shakur is putting himself against the ropes, this is the time that Teofimo is going to have to depend on his explosiveness. He's going to have to depend on his offset lead right hands. He's going to have, but even doing that, everything with Teo comes off his front foot, his explosiveness, his speed, everything. So it's almost like whenever the times he get Shakur up against the rope, he got to pick his shots well, but then after that, he have to be ready to defend, because with Shakur, the return is off.
Teddy Atlas steps in to defend both Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez from long-standing criticism. He explains that public perception often overlooks the depth of a fighter's dedication and growth. Atlas highlights Shakur's composure and intelligence alongside Lopez's instincts and athleticism, urging fans to appreciate the complexity of each fighter's journey.
Teofimo at certain spots, he's avoiding this guy, he's avoiding that guy. You can't take those shots at these two guys. Definitely can't now. They are stepping up, and they are taking fights that a lot of people are probably surprised they took. Now, a lot of people will say style-wise, Teddy, style-wise, is this gonna be a great fight? I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I could see you having a little reservations, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite, they will make, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I tell you what they will make for. Two skillful fighters, two talented fighters, two fighters that are at a high skill level that will compete. I mean, Shakur showed aggression in his last fight against Cepeda, being elusive while being aggressive, walking them down, fighting on the inside, boxing well, still being able to counter, still being able to control space, but also be able to go into tight quarters and not be afraid to show that he's good on the inside too, that he can make you miss and make you pay outside and inside. Shakur showed that. That was great. That was great, and people applaud him. I applaud him. We were sitting there, ringside. I was sitting there actually with your sister, ringside, watching that fight. And it was a terrific performance. Shakur showing that dimension, showing that attitude, showing that competitiveness, showing that dog, like people like to show or like to talk about, and they wanted to see.
Jermaine Ortiz shares insight into Shakur Stevenson's evolution, noting that he has learned from past fights and will not repeat earlier mistakes. Ortiz explains that Shakur is now more disciplined in controlling distance, minimizing risk and choosing his moments carefully.
Maybe a glimpse or two.
Why?
And one, Shakur said it himself after that fight that he wasn't gonna fight like that again. And that's the main reason. He said he wasn't gonna do it. And
Teo's cracking like that?
To 140, which isn't really, huh?
Is Teo cracking?
No, I don't think. I think he had more of a threat with the Cepeda as a puncher and Teofimo. But he's going up a weight class. That's not naturally his weight class as well.
You think that'll play a factor?
No, that would play a factor in him not fighting in the pocket how he did with the pace.